This week on the Push Pull Legs podcast, we talk about the world's biggest penis, retro footballers, and in-season training. And 3, 2, 1, Ivan Campo.
Hey guys, welcome to the Push Pull Legs podcast with myself, Damik.
And me, Tom Hall. It's going away.
Can confirm I'm not Ivan Campo. Don't have the hair for it, unfortunately. But
you never modelled yourself on Ivan.
Not in a million
Campo.
years. Ivan Campo.
Ivan Campo.
But, yeah. Mate, you had a good list of footballers there come through. I'm quite impressed.
I mean, we're going to go through them. We've got a whole segment on this show. Everybody
have we? We've got a whole segment.
We're going to talk about that, Dan. There's notable things that happened today. That is one of them. That is one of them whilst I was in between. I've got a classic, amazing 4-day week because I'm traveling on Friday. So everything is condensed to fuck. Don't you enjoy it when you're traveling and then you have to fit all your work into 4 days?
Yeah.
It's such a good feeling. I just love it. Love it. I'm doing 7 till 9 p.m. for 4 days.
Yeah, it's basically usually before you go on holiday and when you get back as well. It's the same thing when you get back.
It's just,
you're like, brilliant. Everything just gets
so great. Not that I won't do it. I'll probably do it a little bit when I'm away. But yeah, unfortunately for my clients, bad times. They get voice note check-ins because they're not gonna. No, I don't know whether
I prefer that, to be fair, rather than see your face.
Oh, correct. Most of the time.
I would prefer that.
Yeah, I would prefer that. So that's what's happening. What's happening, mate?
Not a lot, mate. You've been out on your bike? Yeah, you've been out on your...
No, I've been out once. I've been out once. I'm going to go for my first run today. Literally, if you're listening to this, one of my clients, he every single post, he just sends the same post to me. Go, did you do a triathlon?
Have you?
And then every single time I just send him a different picture of me doing a triathlon. So yeah, I think I'm not allowed to speak about it anymore. Basically, it's my medal. It was good.
Oh, he did it. Yeah.
It
was half triathlon, but whatever.
That medal.
Half Ironman, sorry.
All the medals now. That one. I got another one. This one. Oh, you can't see that one. Oh,
too many, mate. All right. You've talked about enough now. You've talked about enough now.
They're just for paying the money, if I'm honest. I think you have to finish.
You surely have to finish, yeah.
I think you have to finish to get one. You can't just sneak up and go, oh, yeah, that's done. But yeah.
What's new in London anyway, Tom? Is it freezing cold?
It's it's starting to get dark, which is obviously awful. Which, I think is the worst thing that happens here. But hopefully I'll visit you, I think, in like the January, February time when it is the most miserable here. I don't really mind November, December because you're kind of in the Christmas spirit kind of thing.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. It's the January to April bit that's the struggle.
That's the start. Nothing really to look forward to. And then I have to see your face. And then it'll be like, okay, this might break it up a little bit. I can go and get some sun, get my all year permanent tan or permanent golfer's tan. Anyway, I've realized that, I'm going to mention it again, triathloning, that you increase your golfer's tan essentially, because I'm just obviously just wearing like shorts and just a running top the whole time. And you tend to be outside, but I've trained twice. It's good by me, innit?
So I'd rather just play golf and get golfer's tan that way.
Yeah. Well, sun's going in, innit? So can't do that. Can't do that now. So it's golf.
Gutting, innit?
Gutting. For a while. And I won't be able to play next week because I'm traveling now. I have 2 matches booked in. I don't think I can cancel a trip because of that. So, but we've got the Grove booked in. We've got the Grove booked in like about a month. So I should prep for that. We should be doing an until golf day as well. That'd be fun.
I love that you book a golf month in advance, and I'm like, 3 times a week.
You just go. I haven't got that luxury at the moment. Until I move out of the city, then that'll be fine. But
that's true.
I live too close to where everything is happening. But I can order every single burger in the world to my door. So,
not every single burger in the world.
Wow, but give or take. But we're all right. We're good. I had a burger and beyond last week then, and I enjoyed it.
Tater tots?
Yep. tots. I went a bit
Good
nuts, to
show.
be honest. I felt a bit sick. I went single bougie burger, bacon bougie burger,
Yeah.
which is good. That is the best burger there. And then I got dirty tots, and I got gochujang wings. I do like a bit of gochujang
That's a
sauce,
lot of
some
food.
Korean, and
Yeah.
and I got something else. I think I was hungry, or I got excited. One of the two, bit of both, I think.
But I say it could be
Um,
both easily.
yeah, well, Chloe ordered like a burger and some sweet corn fritters as well. So I was expecting her to share my stuff as well. She didn't. I was like, brilliant, thanks.
That's just what you
Why
want.
did I order all this? I ordered mozzarella stick things as well. And I was like, oh,
Okay.
these are so calorie dense.
About to
I was
say
pretty
that's just
fucking disgusting. I was like,
that's the bit that tip you over the edge, that innit?
I need to
Those
go for a
mozzarella
bike
sticks.
ride. This is just bad. I'm just a fat slob
Because
currently.
I'm
So
I'm like that. I love halloumi fries. I love them. But there's that point you get to where you're eating them, you're like, oh, this is just too
it's just
much.
too
Like
much,
it's
right? Yeah.
just so
I just want like
like
half halloumi fries and half normal fries. If
yeah.
people could do that, because you need the normal fry. I think people, yeah, I don't know. And the tater
You just
tots are
need like
better.
you need like four halloumi fries. That's all you need.
But
Four.
the thing about ordering those tater tots, they're not as good. It's one of those classics, like the burger's good because that holds its
Uh-huh.
own traveling, but traveling the tater tots because the sauce gets too wet and
Yeah.
you'd have to go heat it up again. And Chloe
Oh
doesn't have
God.
an air fryer, so we need to get one of them there.
I'd
So
say sort
we're
that
all good.
out quick.
Yeah. Anyway, but in my world, nothing much else. I did get another slice of burfer.
I saw. Unbelievable that you went back there.
Unbelievable. And yeah, so that's still sitting in the fridge. So I need to get through that by Friday. Um, I will need to buy another one when I get back as well, because I think my sister has requested a slice. So I was like, that's
Wow.
fine.
You made a thing
Um,
out of this now, mate.
Mate, I know. I've got like some people have given me abuse for it as well. They're like, "Oh, it's not as good as you think, like you say it is." I'm like, "Have you tried it?" No, I've heard it. I was like, "What?"
Shut up,
I'm
man.
like, "What? Brilliant! All right." You live somewhat living in like Nottingham, nowhere near any of the bakeries or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've tried it 4 times now. Well, in 4 slices, not 4 separate sittings, a lot more sittings, at least 5. And
Yeah. The fact you keep
then
getting back to get it, but it can't be good
yeah,
though.
it's
Well, no,
good.
it's good.
But I've tried it every which way now. So I've tried it like cold. So in the terms of Dan, like in the fridge chocolate, cold,
Yeah.
and then room temp, and then heated up. It's best cold. I think.
Okay.
I think it is best cold. The Bertha people say it's best after 10 seconds in the microwave. But what do they know? What do get
What do
they
they
know?
know?
Yeah, they only
Have you
make
tried
it.
it like that?
Yeah, yeah. It just got a little
Okay.
bit too gooey, too gooey warm for me. I wanted it more like a ganache dessert. It was like a nice,
Okay.
kind of like a gâteau-y kind of
Well, as long as you've got your
sensation.
reasons, Tom. That's the
Oh
key. As
yeah,
long as you
yeah,
got your
yeah.
reasons, that's what
I'm
matters.
not coming in here without any evidence-based. I'm not
Yeah.
just. It's anecdotal evidence-based stuff.
That's the most
That's
important
a
bit.
thing in it. That's a thing. That's fine. But yeah, we're all good. We're all good. We've had a pleasant week. We're all live and kicking, aren't we? We're all live and kicking. I've started a half marathon plan on my Garmin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought
More
I'd
running, is it?
I think I've got to do some running.
Okay.
Fucking bullshit, I know. But I'm a little bit skeptical because today's run is 9 minutes long. Even Dan could do that one.
That's it. Oh, wow, don't push your luck, man. I don't really do that.
Half do a new PR of a half marathon or do 9 minutes. If that was only the case, I've written far too much volume for all of my clients. So yeah, what the
Yeah, I think
fuck?
I'm gonna listen to Garmin Watch, mate. Over
The
you.
Garmin watch is definitely the one.
Yeah. It says nine
What else?
minutes. I'm listening to it.
Not that I've gone through like loads of other stuff, and then it's like, yeah, just do that one. That's right. I need to benchmark run. That's what it is. 9 minute workout. Unless I've less
Mm.
like not don't really know, and it says so warm up for 2 minutes, run for 5 minutes, cool down for 2 minutes.
So it's even 5 minutes is really is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't understand. I'll let you know how it goes. I could
Wow.
probably vlog the whole way. Uh, I won't do that. Nobody wants to see that. So we're all good. All right, mate. We're going to talk about Obviously, rhabdomyolysis. Is that what it's called?
I have no idea. I know rhabdo is the short name for it.
I thought that's the long form. No, rhabdomyolysis, not myitis. I don't think it's a disease. Um,
CrossFit's a disease.
it's a condition, isn't it? Not a disease. Itis is normally that, isn't it? Diseased. But should we do the classic prems? And I wanted to talk vaguely. Dan can pick either in season kind of athletes and how they should design their week, or peaking. You should kind of know what's going on because
In-season athletes.
you did football and stuff,
Yeah.
didn't you?
In-season
And you
athletes.
literally practice it right now whilst you play golf, right?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Always.
Rory McIlroy loses again. He didn't lose, to be fair. He lost to an eagle. So
Yeah, I think Billy Horschel won that. Whereas previous weeks, McIlroy has lost it.
yeah, no,
I think two birdies on the last two playoff holes is not lost, is it? It's just the other guy who's a bit
mate,
better.
just wasn't as good as Billy.
No,
It's all right. We like Billy
some
Horschel.
golf.
It's all right.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
good guy. He's a good guy. So Daniel, in our in my stories, obviously, all the rage in terms of classic ballers. I feel like this is just a really blokey thing to do. Is just sit there and remember people. Or what kind of era is this as well? Is it like from about 96 to, I don't know,
It's just our
2006?
youth, isn't
Like
it?
that
It's like
10,
96 to 2006. Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
that.
that
It's that
10-year kind
classic
of
coming of
like,
age footballer era, isn't it?
yeah.
Um, what's the term for it? There's a term for it, isn't there?
I don't know. All I can ever, nostalgia?
No, I mean like the actual
All
footballer. Oh, I know, cult hero, cult hero.
cult hero. Yeah. All I can ever remember is like people would like write like Ivan Campo, the streets will never forget, all that kind of stuff. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh yeah. So we've had so far, and we'll do a little extrapolation of this. See how Dan's knowledge, whether he can come up with some classics. So we've got Ivan Campo. I started off. Then we got two guy, Hugo Rodiega, Morten Gamps Pedersen. I feel that was you.
that was me.
Laurent Robert. That was battle of the great left footers. So I'm surprised John
Yeah,
Arne Riise didn't follow on this. No. Then we've got JJ Okocha. Giorgio Kinglazzi, he was pretty good. Kevin Davies, that was you. Classic. You just
yeah.
all about the northwest apparently. Um, Maynor Figueroa. I like that. Honduras. That's where I'm going on
Honduran,
Friday.
yeah,
Good job.
yeah,
Niemi, that was good. I did get confused about. I did have to do a little bit of research, hence why I wrote. Also, had a pretty good hockey career. Because there's another guy called Niemi who was playing ice hockey, who
yeah.
seemed to win a lot of stuff at the same time. Also was a keeper, so I was like, "Is it him?" John Oster, that's a massive reach. He's not a cult hero. Duncan
No,
Ferguson. I don't know if I allow that one. I don't. I feel like you
yeah,
need to be a better footballer to fit in these categories. But then Chris
maybe.
Sambo is
I've
the
got I've
next
got a
one.
few more to add to this.
Chris Samba, Elano,
Chris
well,
Samba, yeah,
Elano, Giovanni, Dan's mate, Giovanni,
yeah.
JJ Kocher, again, Jason Kumas. Meh, I'm not giving that.
I like
Adel
that. I
Tarat,
like that.
I think is a great shout. Adel Tarat when he played for QPR, no other
Yeah,
place. Um, there he and Jesper Blomqvist. I used to hate that shirt. I like that shirt now. The sharp
yeah. The
shirt
sharp
of
one,
like
yeah.
Manu, absolute classic.
I would add in a few players to the mix here. Vladimir Smica, Liverpool.
Ooh, Vladimir Smitsa. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
he used to come up with some
Nice.
goals. These ones maybe not so good in terms of like their ability, but I think they work.
Very
Harry Kewell,
cool.
is a good
Leeds.
shout. Jimmy
Classic.
Traore,
Ooh, I don't know. I just always remember him from he played a massive mistake, didn't he, in like a Champions League match?
yeah, Champions
Didn't
League
he
final, I think
own
it was.
goal?
Uh,
Or
Um,
didn't he get no, he didn't he come off in the Champions League final? Or he had to
can't
stay on,
remember.
didn't he? Uh,
Diego Forlan,
ooh, is he I don't know. I don't think he fits that category for me.
Benjani.
Benjani fits that category, yeah.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
celebration.
Yeah,
Again,
classic.
Blackburn, another Blackburn player.
Yeah.
Kind of
Um,
Blackburn, Portsmouth around that era. Pretty cool.
And then I guess it's kind of like, I don't know if this is allowed. Shola Amiobi.
Ooh, he wasn't great, was he?
Not good enough, maybe. There you go.
No.
Just some cult heroes that I've just I found.
So I feel like I've just Googled 8 classic Prem teams. So let's see if you can pick out a player from each of these. Aston Villa, who are we going? Is there a classic Villa
Dion
player?
Dublin.
Dion Dublin's got to be there, yeah.
Easily.
Chelsea?
Said it before, William Gallas.
No,
I don't know
that's
why
just
he sticks
wrong.
in my head, William
You've
Gallas.
got you. Surely this is
Do you know what it
more
was?
like.
It's the centre back with the number 8 shirt at Arsenal. Just sticks in my head all the time. All
Really
right,
annoying
Dennis
me.
Wise.
No,
Dennis
I
Wise.
I would go like Ida Good Johnson, someone like that. Also,
Yeah,
when was at Bolton, I feel like him
I'll
and
take
Jimmy
Ida
Floyd. You
Johnson.
know,
I'm just trying to think of not just strikers all the time.
Jesper
If we're going
Grønkjær.
to
Yeah, that kind of player.
mm,
Who else was there? Like, who else was there? That's Carlo Cudicini. Everton.
yeah. Um, Leighton Baines.
Like, he still plays, did he? Is he still
Hmm.
there?
No, of course he's not.
That's too recent, mate. That's like he only retired a couple of years ago. Surely. You've got to go back in
Ah.
the day. Dan, you're so
Um,
recent. God.
uh,
Showing you're so youthful.
okay. All right.
Surely
Um,
you've got to go way back when Everton's like even before like Yakubu. No.
before Yakubu. No, I don't even can't remember that many players that from that long ago, mate.
I'm trying to remember players from Everton. Yeah, because Duncan Ferguson era. Who would have they been?
It's a bit before. It's a bit. Well, no, the one you're talking about is just
The one
a bit
after
more
Jack
recent than
Duncan.
Duncan Ferguson, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me have a little look. I've got to find something now. I've got to find
That's
someone
gonna annoy
because
me. Yeah, big
yeah, exactly. It's
Everton
going to annoy
players.
me. I think it's like Leon Osman.
Leon Osman. We said that with pre-show, didn't we?
Oh, mate, Joseph Yobo.
Joseph Yobo. Yeah,
There
there's
we
one. There's
go.
one. Yeah.
Jodian Lescott, Tim Cahill. Now we're talking. How can I forget these people? Oh, God, it's annoyed me that I missed out on these
Yeah.
people.
Kevin Kilban. Did he play for them? I feel like he must have done something like that.
He did, yeah, at some point, not
Yeah.
in his
Liverpool, we've
engagement.
gone for Vladimir Spitzer. I'm going to throw in Milan Baros. He was
Milan
baller.
Baros, yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
Didi Hamann. Yeah. The Kaiser, as he's called.
The
Leeds, we've already
Kaiser.
gone for that kind of stuff. And Alan Smith, Ian Hart, Mark Viduka,
Yeah.
Harry Kewell, classics. Yeah, where else? Southampton, we had Niemi. Who? Oh,
Yeah.
back then, Middlesbrough. Didn't they have Bolo Zenden?
Bono
Bolo
Zenden,
Zenden.
yeah. Dimitar Berbatov, Tottenham.
Oof. Yeah.
Steed Malbronk.
Steve Malbronk and Lewis Saha. They were
There you
great at
go.
Fulham, weren't they? They were good.
There's some
Yeah.
players for you.
Those some
Aaron Lennon.
ballers. That's too recent as well. No, that's not that he
No, it's
doesn't fit. That
2006,
doesn't fit my
2007.
category. That doesn't fit my
You're
head.
just
I don't
making up
think
the
so.
category.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
story.
Yeah, I can do what I want.
I don't think if you put in just cult heroes from the cult hero Premier League players,
Stephen Ireland.
Frank Sinclair, Titus
Richard
Bramble,
Dunn. Richard Dunn. That's a
Adi
great.
Akinbaye. Fucking hell.
Oh, here's one. Here's one. Darius for sell.
Darius Vassell, yes.
That's it,
he,
isn't it?
he
Someone like
played a lot
that.
for England, didn't he? Grant Holt for Norwich. Jesus.
Darius for sell.
Yeah, some ballers
That
they are.
is a blast from the past. Didn't he have the most England games with the least amount of goals? I know, 22 games, 6 goals. It's not that bad.
That's not bad, is it?
No. He was awful, though, wasn't
Carlton Cole. Oof.
he? Yeah.
All that kind
That's a
of
bit of a
player.
blast, isn't it? These are all the proper like growing up.
Ooh.
This was the year before I went to uni. This was the year I would have been at uni. Just before maybe these sorts of players. Yossi
Yeah.
Benayoun.
Yossi Benayoun. Yeah, he played for a lot of good teams though, didn't he?
Yeah. Nigel Reo-Coker. Paul Konchesky.
Two guy was good. Yeah. Nobby
Dean
Solano.
Ashton.
Nobby Solano.
Nobby
Yes.
Solano is a good shout. Yeah,
He's a great shout.
I'm sure the ladies listening to our podcast and love this.
Emmanuel Aboué. Yes.
Ebue, yes. What a shout.
Right, we're ending that there. I think
We need
like
to put
keep
like
sending
a,
them
we need to put
in.
like our 11. We need to put our
Should we
best
do?
11.
Oh, should we do that? Should we put a
Our cult
cult?
hero 11 for
I'll
that
make that
season.
a cult hero
Oh no, William Gaz was
11.
number 10 as a centre back. I forget as well.
11.
Alexander Hleb,
Oh yeah, we'll do
Arsenal.
a Dan versus Tom cult hero 11. You got to put it up by Thursday. I mean, that'll be most of my work tomorrow. We'll put it up. Put it up. Yeah, very weird. Anyway,
What we're saying between what years are we saying between Tom? It's got to be between the year 2000, 2010, 2000, 2005.
I think
What are we
2000,
looking at?
2005. Yeah,
Yeah.
surely.
Oh, I'm just saying, mate.
I'm just
Make
thinking it's
up.
got to be in the kind of Man U Arsenal era.
Okay.
Like that's what we were growing up. How about when we were at secondary school?
Mhm.
Surely, yeah. You're older than me, so you got 2 years on me? I
Think so.
think so for school years anyway. Yeah. I think when was I would have been 2001 to
Francis Jeffers.
2007.
Fucking hell.
Francis Jeffers, fucking yeah, Jesus. He was awful at Arsenal. I remember when he got signed though. He was like, "Oh, here's the fox in the box that we've missed." Like, really? Were you Henri? Wasn't Henri playing?
Am I the same person here or
Yeah, Jesus.
yeah.
Very weird. Very weird. All right. Doctors issued warning after woman's muscles exploded from doing too many pull-ups at the gym. This feels like clickbait, Dan.
Sounds like CrossFit.
While we all have body goals, typically we see dedication to the gym as a good thing. A young lady's encounter at the gym challenges this idea as her quotes muscles exploded after working out. She was competing in Murph. No good can come for CrossFit.
No.
Includes runs, pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. All pretty standard for my programming, to be fair now. Attempted 50 pull-ups at her local gym. I'm assuming not all at once. I hope not. That's a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've done 50 pull-ups total. 25 next door, super sore and swollen arms. She hadn't trained upper body in a while. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Yeah,
It's just
rhabdo.
a serious condition. Muscles break down and release harmful substances into the blood. This disease is often caused by high intensity exercise done over a short period and can cause organ failure or, at worst, be deadly. However, despite the ordeal, Jessica was discharged from hospital 4 days after being admitted, raising awareness of the disease and her experience. The fitness fanatic took to TikTok to post a video of her in hospital, captioned, "Getting hospitalized with rhabdo was definitely not on my 2024 bingo card. The viral video now has over 360,000 views."
I think you've
Don't
got to
do
properly go
CrossFit.
some to get
There's
rhabdo.
no way you're getting rhabdo from 50 pull-ups, by the way. It's not happening. I don't care how unfit you are. That's not enough. Like, that's not enough in any way, shape, or form.
Like there must be more to that story in the lead up to that
Correct.
workout
Correct.
in terms of all lifestyle choices and workout choices. There's no way that she's got rhabdo from that. Like
I
there's
don't
only
think so.
one human that I've ever known to get rhabdo, and he was was he ex-military of like SAS, and they're like insane that they just go, 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 go. And then, yeah, then he died. Not even die. He got rhabdo, which I'm sure is horrible. But I
I
can't
need to
imagine.
use this website more often.
Ladbible.
Yeah. Do you want me to read out some of these things? Here's one.
I
Here's one.
don't know.
You're gonna want to know the rest of
Do
it, right?
we?
Man with world's biggest penis claims to have slept with A-list celebrities. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. That is a hell of a headline. The man who says he possesses the world's largest penis has claimed to have gone to bed with some of the most famous faces on the planet. From Oscar winners to some of the UK's well-known names, Jonah Falcon says he has been in demand due to his sizable manhood.
Baller.
Now, age 54, Falcon became well-known around the world back in 1999 due to his claim to having the largest penis on the planet. claiming it to be 13.5 inches when erect. The New Yorker alleges that A-lifters have contacted him before getting intimate with them. Despite not letting anyone verify his claims about himself, Vulcan has opened up about the kind of celebrity he's supposedly slept with. Appearing on ITV's This Morning back in 2021, presenter Josie Gibson went straight to the point. Can I see it? No, you can't. She said, "You've had a few Hollywood partners. I know you're not allowed to say, but do you get that a lot?" I mean, the guy is not a looker.
Is he not?
No.
Where have you found this? Should I just write penis into search?
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I found it, mate.
Throw it in the chat.
I clicked on the word viral, which is worrying. Yeah,
I went to news.
Yeah, he's not a looker, I'll be honest. I don't know if that's a big enough reason, literally, for people to want to sleep with him. But anyway, he claims to have slept with them.
Nice.
I don't need a fancy car. I don't need a gun. I'll happily wear a mask and so on because they don't have to prove I'm masculine to anyone. I mean, that's surely a disability at that point.
It must, get in the way, you know?
He said, "My balls are proportionate in size, so I wrap my cock off to the left so I don't have all that squeezing." Brilliant. So in his trousers, he has to like roll it up and put it to the side. Yeah, that's an inconvenience and disability. That I think. I don't think that's something to be proud of. Oh, hang on, another biggest penis guy.
Yeah, there's another one. Britain's biggest.
Why are they all really ugly? That's a shame, isn't it?
12 inches.
12 inches, and he looks like that. Look at the fucking state of him. Unbelievable.
The average
Matt explained he also stayed away from scuba diving because being in a skin-tight wetsuit made him feel self-conscious.
Mate, I feel his pain, not for the penis size.
I was about to say, yeah.
Definitely not. The wearing, I'll bring it up, tri-suit is awful in terms of your penis just being on display. Not fun. Yeah. Not nice. I wear underwear underneath it because I'm that way inclined. These great. Woman claims she is starseed after swapping souls with alien during her near-death experience.
Ridiculous.
I feel like we should just make some up and then just be like Ladbible or made up.
Yeah, you literally could do, couldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, all these.
Woman reaches top 0.4% on OnlyFans after allowing followers to make every decision in her life. That's not going to go well, is it? That's not going to go well. These are the sorts of headlines I live for.
Weird news. Love it.
Genuine reason why UK bus seats are covered in bizarre patterns. I've always wanted to know this. But why would they like these hideous, ugly designs? It turns out that it's not a case of liking designs. The viral video on social media has explained exactly why they look like that, using a bus seat in Poland as an example. You're probably thinking, top to useless knowledge unless you have. The seats are ugly because they're designed in such a way using complex mind-altering algorithms so that our eyes are distracted from all the actual muck and grime that can be found on them.
Really? Is that like the same? Because we listen to the same podcast, but remember that they were talking about Wetherspoons, and there's a different carpet in every single Wetherspoons, and then there's a book, isn't there, that shows each carpet in each Wetherspoons. In every Wetherspoons, there is a different carpet.
Strange.
Like carpet pattern. So they're all individual. There's an interesting thing. If anybody wants to go and find out for me in every Wetherspoons, then please do. I've not been in a Wetherspoons for a while, Dan.
That's me. Yeah, I haven't, obviously.
Is there none in Dubai? They're not big over there.
Funny enough, not too many of them. Yeah.
I don't think I've been in one since like I've last on a stag do, and we were ordering fucking peas and shit to other people's tables.
Yeah.
So stupid. So stupid.
People post on Instagram like, "I'm sat at table 36 in these Wetherspoons. Order what you want, and I'll drink it." People are doing it.
And it's like, we're just ordering peas and fucking mushrooms and shit. We're just like, that's right. We're not selling real drinks. So feel like that could be a new feature, Daniel, with a new Ladbible or not.
Yeah,
Fucking
that
hell.
Bible or not.
I don't know whether I should bookmark the penis story. It just looks a bit odd on my
Yeah,
bookmarks.
yeah, it looks like you just kind of like, yeah. What's
Hmm.
Tommy looking at on internet? Yeah,
Speak on. Yeah, don't use that profile. Use the other one.
literally.
Just take notes. It's fine. All right. Shall we do some actual fitness-based shit? I guess. Well
No,
done if
no
you
one
made it this far. Good
cares.
job. Good
No
job.
one
You
cares
realised
about
that we have
fitness.
been. I feel like our podcast has taken a different direction since we have started listening to Chatterbix, and we've become
I think we've
very
realised we can
laissez-faire.
do whatever we want. Is what we've realised, you know. So
We're still there, but we can every now and again we'll do a little bit of content. Yeah. Anyway, a game ready athletes is the name of phase 5, which I've just written. I wrote it last week, but people are into it now. And it's all about how people should be training kind of in season. Obviously, Dan is a form, and those of you who are late to the show, Dan worked in fitness before. Who knew? Like, not just
mm,
the business mentor we know and love,
no,
who I don't know what he does. To be fair.
I didn't do
Um,
anything.
Stop
I just
posting
pretend
that.
to know what I'm doing.
Change that caption. That's what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he does. He's the Instagram mogul.
I wish it was that straightforward, mate. I wish that's all
Mm,
I did sometimes,
that's
you
all he
know.
does. Just goes,
Um,
oh, don't. That's not your niche. Stop
that's
writing
not
busy
your niche.
mums. That's all you
Pick a
do.
better
Yeah.
niche. Pick a better niche. Yeah, that's
Even
what I should
busier
do.
mums is your niche. The most
Yeah,
busy
the
mums.
busiest moms is your niche. The
Yeah.
busiest professionals. The busiest semi-professionals.
I
Yeah, pick a better
liked.
niche.
I've stumbled across a few people that are like, I help busy CEOs. Never not hurt like every busio, a CEO, and also where are CEOs? They're not usually stumbling around Instagram, as far as I know.
Yeah,
I
they're
train
too
a few.
busy to be on
They're
Instagram.
too
No,
busy to be on Instagram, so they're not usually there. So
yeah, they don't go on
unless they are
Instagram.
the CEO of Instagram, which we know who that is, and he produces good, insightful content, doesn't he? Is it Mosseri? Whatever his name is. So
Mosseri, yeah.
yeah.
Adam Mosseri?
I think
Mosseri?
everybody should follow him because he always announces things that they're doing. So shockingly.
Yeah, he always it literally gives you all the insights you need into like what to focus
He literally,
on,
we're
what to
about to do
do.
this. We're really
Yeah.
pushing this, guys. So probably focus here.
Oh yeah, I just
Hmm.
don't know what to do on Instagram. It's not really clear. Oh, okay.
The CEO is telling you what he likes. Fuck off.
Literally.
Like this might do really well. We're
Yeah,
trying
if
to
I
get
was
it to
you,
this. Should you? It literally answers questions. Should you bother with the picture? Not really. That
yeah.
doesn't tend to matter unless they're going on your profile. You're not going to be searched by that. That's okay. Anyway, when you're training in season, there is a kind of, let's say, game day and work around that. So game day is normally Saturday, we'd say. That's
Yeah.
normally what you're peaking for. Obviously, like you see like game weeks as kind of lots of mini peaks, so kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think we'll call that day 1.
Uh-huh.
What would I say do on day 2, Dan?
Um, as in like I've just played. I've just done my
So you
squat.
played Saturday, what are you doing the next day?
I'm chilling out, mate, doing fuck all.
Yeah,
That's
I've
what I'm
written
doing.
nothing. Correct. Well
Yeah.
done. Good job. I've written
Sound.
nothing in that day. Good job. Yeah, most people are like, yeah, you gotta do active recovery, bro. No, probably not.
Do inactive recovery is probably more recovery, isn't it? That doing inactive recovery is probably better
Yeah,
for you.
trust me. Yeah, if you fucked yourself from playing, guess what? You're gonna go for a big old swim at 7 a.m. and do your, I don't know, all those bullshit things. Most of them are sleeping
Yeah.
because that's probably what they need to do. Sleeping,
Sleep and
eating,
eat.
chilling,
Eat.
socializing, being fun. And then we got, let's say, the Monday. So normally for this, I'm kind of basing this off. I've written this on the basis of like a semi-professional athlete, of when they would normally do their games. But I've given them movement-based stuff instead. If you're not a semi-pro athlete, which I'd imagine most of us aren't. So on day, well, I guess the Monday, I would write in a pretty heavy lower day normally. That's
Mhm.
probably going to be the highest kind of peak volume, kind of load intensity of the week. And you would probably play your sport if you had a sport. It might be training that day, for
Yeah.
example, or it'd be like I tend to put in a movement based session. So I put like a change of direction, plyometrics, whether that be field based, not really plyometrics. I think I say plyometrics when I think it's movement, kind of change directions, muscle stiffness, tendon stiffness, sorry, musculature, kind of moving around. But like heavy lowers would be my tendency to write in there. So that might be kind of safety bar squats, like 8-6-5s, that kind of stuff. Yes, I write safety bar squats and RDLs and split squats all in the same session. Fucking hell, I'm tearing up what they do in level 3. It's insane. How can you? Do you remember those arguments? Oh, you can't squat and deadlift in the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
session. Why would you do that? It's insane.
Ludicrous.
Absolutely ludicrous.
Would you do more, obviously heavy load day is kind of like this is implied, but more eccentric, where you would have maybe the more eccentric loading going on
So
lengthening,
that's by
muscle
default. Yeah,
damage.
the
Yeah.
muscle damage, and so I have eccentric loading during that session. Um, so there's 3 gym sessions in here. So then there's an upper day the next day, which again would be like tactical day, but upper day, and then you can move whatever.
Yeah.
Day 4 would be the third gym day. I only write in 3. That would be essentially all concentric or isometric only in that day, essentially, or stuff that's not going to make you sore. So that tends to be more. So I've written in here like overcoming isometrics, split squats, and then we got some like boom bounds, which are jumps really. So limited eccentric phasing. And then in terms of lowers, what we got? Some pretty simple leg presses. Yeah, really simple loading. And then sled pushing, stuff like that.
Mm.
Would tend to sit at 2 days, 1 to 2 days away from game day. You
Yeah.
could probably explain why that is. Um,
Well, so there's no damage going on in it. Too sore, not too painful, and also you're generating forces.
Boom. Yeah. So a lot of those kind of jumpy around days and stuff like that might sit kind of around
Mm.
there. So you're limiting eccentric forces. Correct. I think maybe I think people should do this even if they're going for their park runs or they've got a particular
Mm.
event they want to go towards. Maybe you chill out like a few days before. It would be just a kind of a mini kind of peak kind of session, well, no, week. So you're able to go like, oh, it's going to be okay. We'll be able to move through that. So in
Mm.
that day 3 kind of thing. So the Wednesday of the week, I would put like an acceleration day if you're playing field. So this phase is all about field-based sports. So obviously change of direction and acceleration are the key performance indicators for most people, not top end speed. So they do a separate acceleration session
Mm.
along with like an aerobic capacity based thing or a lactate power based session. That tends to be big things that you need to do. Like sprint repeatability is huge, but don't get that confused with acceleration and top end speed. Those are big different things in terms of resting periods. I think people will think, oh, I'm doing like, yeah, 80-meter sprints and then having like 60 seconds break in between. That is lactate power, my friends, or lactate
Mm.
capacity, if that. I don't think it's even power because the resting's not enough. Whereas movement like acceleration and top end speed needs a lot of rest because it's the top end of what you're trying to do. And you've got to try and hit those twice a week for you to be able to maintain whatever power and speed that you've got or even make a little bit of progress. You have to be, otherwise, you will regress if you're not doing that. So, obviously, when we were in football, though, the players are hitting top end accelerations in their sport anyway. So we probably didn't have to do as much of that kind of
Yeah.
work. But if you're not and you're doing that away from it, I would literally have, and you want to get better on the pitch and stuff, I would have 2 sessions like that. If you're not doing that in game.
The one thing I would say about football that was always shocking to me that never was really highlighted was the fact that they used to focus so much on playing short-sided games that players never actually got to reach their max speed. They might reach
Mm.
max acceleration, but we've seen instances of players before doing a full-on sprint and then pulling up the hamstring. I'm like, it's because they just don't train that. They don't train
Yeah,
it.
100%. Yeah.
Like,
They'd
it's a
probably be
huge problem for
worth
them.
doing like full length, like actual top end speed work of like the
Yeah,
whole football pitch and going, look, that's 100 meters. We're going to do 8 sets of 100 meters, but we're going to give you 8 minutes off every single time. And you're just
yeah,
going to hit top end. And that could be a
yeah.
session, 100%. That would have been one of my sessions when I was sprinting. We used to do stuff like that 150s, and we'd do like 40 hard out, 40 maintain, and then 40 push again. So you're able to control
Mm,
yourself within like a 40-meter thing. So you're able to kind of relax, keep form. That would be definitely something that I would start to mix in, especially if you're a field-based player, being able to kind of relax into form because you are faster when you're relaxed. Your range of motion's increasing. If you're tight, you will be shorter range of motions and stubby, and not with a big arm swing, which is massive when people need to change a direction.
mm,
Emphasize it enough with people when they're playing their sport. And I'm like, if you're coming out somewhere, I need you to big arm swing because that's going to enable you to lift your hip up because of that contralateral
mm,
motion, being able to go. And not a big step. I think people think that if you see sprinters when they go their first step, they almost, I mean, Asafa Powell was one for it, in like a toe drag. So his recovery of his heel was never very high towards his hamstring. So he could get his leg out quickly, but it'd kind of drag his toe almost through on his first two
mm,
steps. So you didn't have to convert like that much energy to get round and slap down. So you're just thinking about horizontal force instead of like propelling you upwards as well. So
yeah.
you've seen people like do sprint starts where they literally just 2 feet and do a broad jump out of blocks. That's the force they would need to project. They're just going horizontal and just going that way, which is cool. And you're trying to get that hit
Yeah.
through. If you do that on a change of direction or acceleration, bowling. If you're able to get away from somebody, it's literally what people are good at. And then aerobic capacities. I can't remember what I've written here. Something. It's pretty 4 minute runs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're not as important because I think you get enough aerobic capacity from playing your sport usually,
Yeah.
um, but not as important tends to be. And then just like health stuff, zone 2 stuff on the day before game day. What did you guys used to do at Hull game
What with
before game
aerobic
day?
stuff? They
Yeah, was
used to
there
just basically
anything?
do a walkthrough.
Yeah, same. We used to do
They used to do
walkthroughs like
they used to do
morning
like
and then
three. They probably do three sets of like, I want to say 6 minutes small sided games,
yeah,
and then they go into walkthroughs. Literally that.
yeah,
You warm up. You might do 15 minutes of actual training and work, and then it was the walkthrough 11 not 11v11, but it was a walkthrough of tactics, what they're going to do, where they're going to go.
Hmm.
Then they used to finish with maybe like corners, set pieces, some stuff they might do there, and
yeah.
they'd be in. Then they don't want to do shooting, and we'd be like, no, stop fucking shooting, fucking maximal fucking efforts, stupid. Um,
And then
yeah.
we're like, anybody want to come and see opposition analysis?
Yeah, no, no.
Glazed. Oh, why?
Like we
Why
used
would
to
you want a
get,
tactical edge?
yeah, we used to get basically, it used to be that you play Saturday to Saturday, your hard sessions would be Tuesday, Thursday.
hmm,
There'll be your hard sessions. Wednesday off. Um, yeah, that was it.
tough being a footballer.
Yeah. Monday was like easing your way back in.
Yeah,
Bit more technical stuff, skill based. Um, Tuesday and Thursday were the more short-sided games, like proper intensity, like working on something you want to work on for Saturday. Friday was the tactical stuff. And then Saturday, they used to just beast the subs at the end of the game. They used to do some fucking runs up and down the pitch. Sunday be off. Monday, again, the reserves would stay out a bit longer and do a bit more small-sided game stuff.
yeah.
That was it. Every week, that was it. Same thing over and over again. Um, and I mean that as well, over and over again. Like no,
No
the tough
variation.
bit was always the Saturday to Tuesday because it was always a bit of a. They used to train hard on a Thursday. That was it. They used to just literally have one training session a week,
Yeah,
where there'd be any sort of stimulus involved. And even then, it wouldn't be anywhere near as much as normal because Tuesday you're looking at 48 hours post game recovery. You're not doing too much.
no.
But they had to do something. So that's how they did it. It was always the reserves that used to struggle the most for that sharpness. Like when you play Saturday, Tuesday, they just feel like they never get anything.
Yeah. They're just literally spinning their wheel at the same kind of never making progress at any time. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, if I play more football, I'm going to be better. I need to physically get you there. They're just like, all right, you're empty.
Yeah. They just never used to. Again, I guess it's whether it's just they don't know any better, but they just like, you're just sitting there going, you could do so much strength work here. Like you could just do loads and you could be fitter, stronger every year. If you're a reserve player every year and you know you're going to be a reserve player, just fucking hit the gym.
Yeah. Get smashed. Get jacked massively and just be as strong as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a single player ever came in, reserve player ever came and went, how can I be quicker? And it's like, if you're like, you just had a game, I'd be like, top end sprints. Be like, come on, you've just warmed up. You've just been sat on a bench. You've done all the warm up. You've done let's do something.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
I think it's a big correlation. Like a lot of obviously the guys that I train as well, I think I'm pretty good for not having massive amount of injuries, especially the guys that are already probably pre-trained as well, keeping that going on. I think it's very much like when they're coming out from, I don't know, the cold or not very experienced in strength training, they might get a few injuries and little niggles and stuff like that. But to ease them in, I think they're not hacking the training volume. But yeah, it's hard to dosage it when they should be there because they're an athlete, but they're like, no, actually, their trained level in the gym is like fucking low as shit. You're like, okay, cool. I need to take you back to goblet squatting 20 kilos every single time. But yeah, there's a week. So tension look like change direction and lowers, heavy. Then we've got day 2 would be uppers, heavy, because it doesn't fucking matter. Then I've got day 3, aerobic capacity and movement-based acceleration. So that's top end with aerobic capacity, that would be secondary. If you're going to have to rank them in a session, because it's not as important. And then full body is just strength, pure, not just like just strength, but normal stuff. And then I would write a zone 2 day in if you're a recreational athlete on a Friday. If you're able to fit in 45, 60 minutes of zone 2, then that would probably be beneficial for you. You'll get actually some hemoglobin running around your body. And then game day.
Useful.
Always good. Always good. That's what I would recommend. That's what I think the furthest group of Combine is gone into this week, which is exciting for them. Which is good. I've known there's a few like of hockey-based players and rugby players in there, so it'll be interesting to see how they adapt during their in-season stuff. Where I don't think a month of it might make a decent amount of difference. To be fair, I think they might be feeling fresher for their game days more than anything else. But yeah, I'd prefer them to run that for like 8 weeks, and then they'd probably make some decent, I would say, noticeable amount of change. Good. Nice, mate. All right, we got there in the end. We got some fitness related content.
Loves fitness. Tom loves fitness.
Is that my new like Instagram handle?
Yeah.
Tom loves fitness.
Ever since you did your Ironman 70.3, that's what you're talking about. That's fine.
Did you know I did that?
Right. I can't remember, mate. I've got to go to bed now, and it's too late, so I'll leave you, mate. It's later. Busy day for me. I haven't got the time to do Ironman. I've got to do work, So
I've got to go for a 9-minute run now. So fuck off. Who's really working hard? All right. No other business from Daniel?
No, not from me.
Not from me. I don't believe there's a pod next week because I am traveling, unfortunately. But there will be one next week. Cool. Or the week after. Sorry. All right. Nice listening, guys.
See you later.